Hey guys, today I am going to do a little bit of an upgrade on my truck. I've been wanting to do a little bit of well, been wanting to put carpet in the bed of this truck for a while. I've looked at doing the bed rug. 125 bucks for a bed rug for this truck. It's not outrageous, but was at Home Depot down here, our local Home Depot, yesterday for something else. I can't remember what. We're always at Home Depot, right? And ended up seeing that they had 4 or 6, I think it's a 6x8 pre-cut carpet sections just rolled up like indoor outdoor carpet. And I thought, man, that would be perfect. I could take that and use it to cut something that would fit the bed of my truck. Be a lot better getting in and out, much more comfortable. A little bit of an R value for wintertime camping to have carpet in there. And what I'm going to do is I've got a rubber mat in my truck that I've had in here for years because things tend to slide on the bed liner. It's plastic, things slide around. So I put this rubber mat in the bed several years ago. I'm going to take this, I'm going to lay it on top of the 6x8 rug that I bought today at Home Depot. I'm going to use that as a template to cut a carpet that will fit in the bed of the truck, and hopefully will be a little bit more comfortable. This is the rubber mat, or at least part of it, as you can see, just hanging out of the back of the truck right now. And I will show you right over here. Please excuse the mess. I've got stuff everywhere. But this is the rubber mat, and also excuse all the pine needles. We have pine trees in our backyard. It is a ongoing battle to get the pine cones and pine needles kept up. So let's put the rubber mat on top of this and trace it out, and we'll use that as a template. Hopefully we'll have something that'll fit here in just a few minutes. All right, there we go. Rubber mat on top of carpet from Home Depot, and we're going to use that as a template. That rubber mat, like I said, came out of the truck. I saved you guys the trouble of watching me wrestle this rubber mat onto this and get it lined up. That rubber mat is actually a lot heavier than you would think, so I saved myself a little bit of grace as well by not showing you guys me wrestling that thing around on that carpet. But it's there now. We're going to trace it out. Alright, so I was at least conscious enough, guys, to face away as I'm bending over to trace this out. Almost wasn't, but I thought it through. Just about done tracing this out. Probably turn this video back off for a second as I wrestle the rubber mat back into the truck bed. And we'll see how it turns out. Car alarms going off here in the neighborhood. Probably got some neighbors out here that are watching and being like, and that guy who lived there for so long didn't know he was this crazy. But yeah, he's that crazy. I heard he camped out of the back of his truck there sometimes. It's what's wrong with that dude? You know, he's got an RV sitting in the driveway right beside him, but he would rather come back here and take carpet remnants from Lowe's or Home Depot and make something that would make it more comfortable in the back of the truck bed, and sweat all over it in the process because it is 9 million degrees out here today, boys and girls. Summer is here. That's all right, right? We had all winter to complain, and I actually prefer warm over cold. So Tennessee summers, though stiflingly hot, are my preference over winter. Although I do have, and this will be material for another episode, bought a diesel heater this past winter. Finally bought a way to mount it onto a tire, on a tire step, and we'll do a little bit of a short maybe on mounting the diesel heater to the tire step. We've used it a couple of times. I say we all the time. It's not we, it's me. I've used it a couple of times already, but I need to make it a mount permanent on the tire step. Almost tried to give you guys the rear end there again. It's just a habit, I guess. I'm right-handed. I'm wanting to be in a different position here, but I'm gonna save you guys from seeing more than you really bargained for. And all right, I think we have a piece of carpet that will now go in the truck bed. Let's give it a try. All right, well, like I said, it's not real thick. That's fine. I don't want it thick. It's easier to maneuver when it's thin, or fold up or roll up or whatever, to store away, which I store all this in my gear room, most of it anyway. Like I said, bed rug for this truck, 125 bucks. Tailgate cover is another 60, I think, so 180 bucks, probably over $200 with shipping, tax, is what you're going to end up spending for a bed rug for this truck. If you're a cheapskate like me and you're just wanting to get out in the woods and you're not really caring about how fancy your setup is or the name brand, which, like I said, 180 bucks is not ridiculously expensive, but you know, if you don't have to spend it, why spend it? So here we go. Slide this in, if it will slide in. If we can slide it, that is. There we go. Here we go, guys. Right on top of the rubber mat that we used for a template, and less than 30 bucks. I've still got enough. If I wanted to, I could make something for my tailgate as well, which I may do. I've got access to aluminum sheets. I could cut a sheet of aluminum and screw that down on here and put the bed rug on top of that and have something for the tailgate. I think that worked out pretty well, and I'm gonna be happier with it when I'm crawling into the camper or the tent, on topper tent on the bed of the truck. A little bit of an upgrade. Thought we'd show you guys. Just had this idea last night as I saw this at Home Depot, and I thought, you know what, that would be perfect. I'm going to cut that up. I'm going to stick that in my truck. I'm not going to order $200 worth of rug for my setup. Just not going to do it. Could do it. Don't want to do it. No real point in doing it. So there we go, guys. Cheap, easy bed rug. Go to Home Depot. See if they got some indoor-outdoor carpets. Cut them to size. I was lucky enough to have a mat that I could use as a template. If you don't, just cut around. It's not that difficult. It's not going to be perfect, but who cares? Happy camping, guys.